Next up is Georgia Cockerham.
Georgia Cockerham, Brookings. I'm speaking now, as I've done every time I've spoken from this podium during the public comment period, as a Curry County citizen and not for anyone else. I speak up at these meetings not to be confrontational, but to express my concerns to the public, pointing out why they should be alarmed. During the December 19 board meeting, the public listened to our three commissioners whine on and on because they did not appreciate how citizens are expressing their displeasure with the manner in which the commissioners conduct business. The request was made from the commissioner side of the table that everyone else in the room set aside their egos and avoid being confrontational. "We're better than that," said Mr. Trost. I agree that egos and confrontational language were present at that meeting, but it took place on the commissioner's side of the table. Mr. Herzog allowed his true nature to surface when, without reason, he made an egregious comment about the beard of a citizen seated at the meeting. The comment made by Mr. Herzog was most definitely provocative and ugly. Neither Mr. Alcorn nor Mr. Trost interrupted Herzog to express disagreement with his unacceptable language. You commissioners didn't speak up because Herzog was one of you. To make matters worse, when after his comment I interrupted Herzog and suggested the meeting move forward, I was told to be quiet and to respect his opportunity to speak. That, gentlemen, is an ego problem, yours. When the citizen about which Herzog made his comment responded with a strong suggestion using a choice word of his own, Mr. Alcorn interrupted the citizen, stating that the word he'd used was not acceptable in this room. There was a clear line drawn. It's permissible for a commissioner to be confrontational and attack a citizen with disgusting language, but the same does not hold true for the citizen. That, gentleman, is an ego problem, yours. Your double-standard silence on Herzog's comment spoke volumes about the lack of integrity of this board. Another blatant example of your egos is when, at the November 6 meeting, Mr. Trost went on a 7-minute rant in which he blurted out 2 different expletives. Mr. Alcorn and Mr. Herzog sat quietly through their fellow commissioners' rant, mentioning nothing about the offensive language. That, commissioners, is an ego problem, yours. And yes, Mr. Trost, those of us on this side of the table are better than that. Last month, I spoke of the many times Mr. Alcorn stated that he has a plan. What he hasn't done is give the citizens a detailed description of his plan and explain to us his credentials and experience at the command level that make him believable. My request was not confrontational, yet it was ignored. You've repeatedly admitted that Curry County was made unsafe with the reduction of sheriff's office deputies. Are you merely placating us with continued mention of your plan, or have I drawn back the curtain only to find there is no plan?